Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everyone is having a great day. Well, today as you can see we're going to be working on my spring lady, and I'll be working down here in her dress, and the color that I'm using today is 333. So, how is everybody doing? And I got my little pink needle minder that I got from my friend Jill, who lives in the UK. I got stuff everywhere. This desk so needs to be cleaned off again. Yeah, well, I hope you're having a good Thursday. Gonna have to, ooh, sorry, my bad, do this early because my daughter and I have to go 45 minutes away down to a place called Salida. And I have to get my eyes checked. So I thought I'd get this all ready to go kind of early. And then we'll probably, go to Walmart, go to the thrift store down there. It'll just depend, how we're both feeling at the time. Yep, we're going to use a thimble today. Yep, because I'm using a skinny needle. This is 14 count. So, fun times. So, I have no idea. We'll probably get lunch, knowing us. So, from that point, so it should be a well-rounded day. I have no idea what time we'll get out of the eye doctor place, and how long that's going to take. So, yeah, but the appointment's not till 11, so we got time. And the kids are being at school, so we got plenty of time to, run around and do whatever has to be done. Need to pick up a couple things at Walmart myself, so yay, fun times to be had by all. But usually we have a good time. It doesn't matter what we have to do, But yeah, yesterday, oh my gosh, I thought I was never going to get out of there. It took, about 3.5 hours to get the order put away. So yeah, that was fun. And there were a few people milling around, but not, horribly bad. But it just seems like whenever we get ready to put the order away, I just want to make sure I was using 2 strands. I've been working 11 count, can you tell? Oh, geez. There's not many people around. I don't think there's anything going on in town, per se, this weekend. So, that should be good. But, kind of glad of that. We made no other plans, for the rest of the weekend to go anywhere or do anything. So, fun times, fun times. So we'll just mill around at the thrift stores and see what they got to offer this week. I doubt that we'll come back in town and go to the thrift stores here in town. Sometimes we'll hit both of them if we're in town, but I don't know. It just depends how everybody feels. It's not like we have to spend a whole great amount of time in Walmart. Usually those days are like, nope, we're not doing anything else. We're going home. Yeah, because we're both done. So, yeah, fun times. But I'm looking forward to seeing what's at the thrift store. And there's a new antique place that I'd like to... What is going on? That is there in that town that my daughter hasn't been to. They have rocks, and they have, you know, all different kinds of rocks. And they also have antique stuff, hanging fire. So it's just kind of a nice new place to walk around. So we'll see what kind of treasures we have, or what we find. Now I will show you those probably tomorrow on my video and everything. So I have no idea if anything will come in the mail or anything like that today. So there wasn't anything yesterday in the mail. So we will see. Just like to go hunting for treasures and antique stuff and stuff for the house that I can use, or, you know, use that are new and antique-y. Like I collect, I don't know what to call them. They're made by, I've seen Pyrex and I've seen Anchor Hocking, but they're like, do I have one? Hang on, I gotta dump this. Just give it a sec. They're little Pyrex bowls, and it just says 1 cup size. So I collect the 1 cup size and the half cup size, maybe. I'm not real sure, you know, what it actually says on the bottom. Some of them are very old, and I'm sure some of them, they were made 2 years ago. I have no idea. I just like the size, and some of them that I get are microwave safe. You know, some of the newer ones, because I've used them just to heat up little sides of stuff. Like if I have a little bit of something left over that I'm going to have with whatever I'm eating leftovers, you know, I'll just heat it up in that. But I do have to be careful, because some of them are older than that. And they have the lovely little lines around the side. I don't have one right here. I use the thicker ones to put all my little doodads and stuff in, because I never know how heavy that's going to be. But I just like that size. It's just something fun to collect, and they don't take up much room. I probably have 10 to 20 of them now. I did have some really nice little ones, and I don't think that they were even, what do you call it, microwave safe. But they were about, oh, what is that, 2.5 inches round. They were so cute. Yeah, they fell out of my window one day when it got really windy, and the gust of wind blew them right out of off the shelf. Yeah, I was pretty upset about that, because I had 6 or 8 of them. I don't know what I was going to put in them short of. They'd be good to put a little salt in if you needed a little salt to dip in, or a little bit of ketchup and mustard or mayonnaise. You know, I don't know if they were used in restaurants or, you know, personal use, you know. They had a bunch of, used to be, let's try that, a store not too far from the Walmart that sold restaurant ware. And they went out of business, oh, probably 3, maybe 4 years ago. And the stuff that they had left, I'm sure they just donated to the thrift stores. And, you know, they had them at a low price, but my daughter and I never got there, you know, to get those. I'm sure we were working somewhere, both of us. So, but they had a lot of cute things, you know, like, you know, if you used to go to a restaurant, they'd have those, what do you call it, those V-type glasses that they put ice cream sundaes in. They had them in miniatures, yeah, there was just a whole bunch of stuff. And of course, when we found them the first time, of course, neither one of us had that kind of money just to throw away or whatever. But so I've been picking them up at the thrift store here, there, and everywhere. I did finally use the, you know what a Dutch oven is. I hope y'all have heard of that. I used to make, oh, let's say a batch of chili or something. I found the size down of that. So whatever that is, maybe 6-quart size. I found the 3-quart size. So it was really cute. So I had to get that. But I actually used it one day. I made spaghetti in it, so. But it was very well made. I just never saw that small of one ever. Because I've always gotten the bigger size, the regular size, I call it, in like a set of dishes, or, you know, if you got pots and pans, that's what usually came. But I've never seen it in that small of a size, so I had to get that one. It was pretty cute. I figured it'd make a small batch if you were going to make a small batch of, beef stew or something. Now, usually I don't cook things that, good gravy, that small. I like making things way ahead of time. That way I don't have to cook it every time I decide I'm going to have, what do you call it, chili or, oh, hellfire. That didn't work, did it? That just kind of disintegrated. I don't know if I broke that needle when I threaded it or what. We'll just get another one. I have no idea what I was even saying. But I usually don't make a small batch. That's where I was going. I like to make stuff ahead of time, freeze it in quart bags, and then I can just get out a little bit of it if I want burritos for the next couple days or something. So, yeah. I'm used to cooking for 30 people at one time, so it's kind of a... I know, you'd think after a while I'd catch on, but no. I still only know how to cook for a large amount of people. So I just freeze it and it works out great. The only thing that I have froze lately that did not turn out was chow mein. Oh yeah, that did not work at all. That was pretty gross. So I ended up throwing that away. So don't make too much of a batch of chow mein if you're going to eat it. Just eat it in 3 days and be done with it. Because freezing it, yeah, them Chinese vegetables did not like being froze at all. So, oh well, I guess we live and learn. Now, I did make stir fry with, I think I made carrots, broccoli, and onion. And I had some chicken, and then some kind of sauce I put on it. And if I'd only left it in there for maybe, almost a month at the most. And then I used it, and it turned out fine. So, I don't know if it was the vegetables were on the chow mein were cooked too long, or just what. But, yeah, it was pretty crappy. So, we won't do that again. And last night, after work, I went to the grocery store to just pick up something to eat, you know. So, I started out with, I'll make French dip. No, there was no beef cut, because they have a deli, so there was no beef cut. Then I decided, well, maybe I'll have ravioli, because they have this ravioli that's not frozen. No, they didn't have that. I ended up getting a head of lettuce, and, well, not that I was going to eat all of it in one night. A head of lettuce, a tomato, and I had some of that Reese's chicken salad. It is the best chicken salad. So I had that last night before I went to bed, basically. Well, within an hour or two. Because by then it was 10 o'clock, 10:30. I didn't want to eat something too heavy, so. And I couldn't find anything heavy anyway, so that's how that worked out. But, yeah. So, I think I'll be having that for dinner again tonight. So, and I'll go do my grocery shopping. I'll pick up a few things, you know, while we're at Walmart. But I usually don't grocery shop at Walmart. I don't know, it's too far away, and if I get used to their stuff. About the only thing I buy there, if I can find it, is the, what is it called? Vegetarian, or not vegetarian, and no, I'm not a vegetarian. Vegetable, not that there's anything wrong with that. Vegetable lasagna, because I really like that Stouffer's vegetable lasagna, and the only way I can get it is in the huge 13 by 9 size pan, so I have to cook that all up, and I freeze it too after I've cooked it. And it turns out beautifully, so I've done that several times. But I can't find it, you know, in like a single serving, shall we say. Not here. Nope. Not happening. So, they have a few different frozen things that I like, so. You never know what we're going to run into. So, anybody got anything going on this weekend? Gonna go and do anything special? I know it's not Mother's Day yet. I wish it was May instead of April. What can I say? Yeah. I used my little needle threader again today. And this, whoop, if I could get it to lay in my hand, is a 28 count needle that I told you I use for my 14 count stuff. Yeah, and it threaded it just fine. So I put it back in its baggie so it wouldn't get lost. I'm so paranoid of losing that thing. So maybe I'll look and see if they have anything I can put through that to hang on to it with. I don't have any, what do you call it? What did I say I was going to use? Safety pins. I don't have any safety pins for some reason. I have no idea why not. And if I do, I have no idea where they're at. So, we'll just have to see what I can find. I do have jump rings, but I have, ouch, damn it. I have nothing to hook it onto. I have thingamabobs over here that are, I don't know how to say it, up here hanging from the arm that holds my camera. Yeah, but I don't want to lose them either, see, so they're attached to my arm up here that holds my camera. Because I have one from New Zealand, not New Zealand, hello, try again, Switzerland, from Gabrielle, and I have one from England from Jill, and then I have this beautiful, gorgeous butterfly that someone sent me. So yeah, I have thingamabobs and stuff, so, but I know they're safe. They're not going anywhere. I'm paranoid to put them on a, you know, like as a zipper pull thing. No, that it won't happen because I'll lose it. I took the one that Jill gave me on a plastic bag because I was afraid that I'd put that thing away and I'd never see it again. So, yeah, I put it up here. So my thingamabobs, they all hang up there. And my whatchamacallits, yeah, we have lots of those. And I even have the tassel from, I got at one point from one of the stores. Can't remember who it was. I got a thing to do a painted little fan. That wasn't happening. Paint by number thing. Nope, not happening. So I took the tassel because it was really, really nice, and I hung it up there. So I was thinking about getting the beaded cross stitch out this weekend, but I have no idea if that's going to come about or not. Okay, we finished that little area. Holy cow. That seemed to take forever. 14 count, it never goes fast. It just doesn't. And I spent half my time stabbing myself, so. Yeah, we're working on a new hole in that finger. So, I worked on, what did I work on? Oh my goodness, what? Oh yeah, I drug out my daughter's dragon. I hope you've seen it, because it might not see the light of day for another thing. I remembered why I put it away. Yeah, that was because it's like total freaking confetti. Yeah, it must have, well, it has 80 some colors. There's the start. And they have to use 80 single, what do you call it, symbols for every 2 inches of that. It's horrible. Yep, I don't know. I think it's a lost cause, but I keep dragging it out, putting a few stitches in it, thinking, oh, this isn't so bad. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, never mind. And then I put it away. Yeah, that's how that works. Sorry, kid of mine, you may never see this dragon complete, because, yeah, it terrifies me so much that I just run back to my huge, ginormous cross stitch. I'd rather stitch on it for hours on end on big areas than stitch on that stupid dragon. It's horrible. That's the worst Joy Sunday pattern I've ever seen in my life. To date, you know? Oh, except for that. Oh, there was another one that I got from Joy Sunday, and I swear that thing was no bigger than 8 by 10. And it had half, 3/4, quarter stitches, back stitch, French knots, and full stitch. Yeah, no. Promptly, no. I haven't seen it since. I put it away somewhere. I really couldn't help it. Nope. I don't even remember what the picture was, so it'll be a real surprise if I ever find it and I drag it out and go, oh, this looks like something I want. No. Walk away from the picture. Yeah. So I have no idea what I'll be stitching on this weekend. And yes, I still have it in my brain that I'm going to work on the red stitch only koi of mine. So, yep, look for it. This was just sitting there and I went, why not? Yeah, so, yep. I got a question for all you good people out there that have worked on 14 count things with French knots or beads. Question is, hang on, let me get this to where I can put the needle down. Hang on. So, my question is, case in point, I'm going to bring you down. Maybe. Okay. Let me get that off my finger. All right. Do you see these right here? These things right here where those dots are? Those are supposed to be French knots. Am I supposed to stitch that main color underneath it and then put the French knots in? Or do I stitch around that area and then, you know, like leave that whole... I'll bring it up. I'll try. Leave that whole square empty and just put the French knot there? Or is it the same as the background color first before you do the French knot? If you have an answer to that question, put it in the comment section below. That is the question for the day. Let me pull you back out so you're not like right on top of everything. So, I think that's going to be it for today, guys. Well, we got a little bit done, part of that green. I think I'll go back and the green goes all the way, let me show you, Goes all the way around the outside of that picture. That same color I was stitching with. And then part of it's in that dress. So I may just work on that purple. I have no idea. We'll see. But I thought I could do the bigger areas, and I'll just kind of stitch around those dots until I get a definite answer on what I'm supposed to do, because I don't know, that one that I did at Christmas, the tea shop, it was such a small area that I just stitched, you know, I mean, it was just a space of a little bit, and then there was supposed to be a French knot, so I just stitched that main color that I was working with, and then I will put the French knots on top. I'll just have to go by the pattern. So, you know the answer. Tell me, because not that I'm there yet, just kind of preparing myself mentally. You know what I mean? All right, guys. Thank you for putting up with all my jibber jabber today. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for joining me. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe. Stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.